This is Finn's News Network, where you get facts, not nonsense. So, it is that time of year. It is Super Bowl 57, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. And it is a really historic Super Bowl, the first Super Bowl with two black quarterbacks, the first Super Bowl in a state that has legalized sports betting in Glendale, Arizona. It is the Super Bowl, one of the biggest games in sports, one of the most watched events every year. Let's get into it. So, the Super Bowl, Chiefs versus Eagles, and instead of the little ESPN stat sheet, which I figured out last year, this year it's not working, because this year what it has done is it has just taken stats from the two playoff games. Here are the key stats and predictions. Travis Kelce has caught a touchdown in 15 out of 17 postseason appearances. I expect that to continue today. Son Reddick, 16 sacks this year. Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes probably will each running pass for TV. Jerick McKinnon and Isaiah Pacheco, the Chiefs' two lead running backs, and Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell, the Eagles' two lead running backs, will all score a touchdown, I think. First Super Bowl with two black starting QBs, and also first Super Bowl that is in a state that has legalized sports betting. People are predicted to bet $16 billion this year on the Super Bowl. $16 billion. That is really, really huge. And so that is big. Okay, and here we go. Into the next slide. The Chiefs versus the Eagles. The keys to the game. The Eagles are favored by 1.5 points. The over-under is 50.5 points. I'm going to predict the over. The Eagles have had a stifling defense in the playoffs, allowing 7 points to a fully functional Giants team and allowing 7 points to a quarterbackless for the second half Niners team. So really good defense. And the injuries for the quarterbacks will be key. Jalen Hurts went down with a shoulder injury in the Week 15 match against the Bears. Missed 2 games, come back and look strong. But we will see Patrick Mahomes got his right ankle stepped on in the divisional round, but he is okay. Is Jalen Hurts ready to win? I said it last year with Matt Stafford, who was in his first playoff appearance. Jalen Hurts now is in his first big, deep run. And Mahomes is just, I think he's more important. Kickoff returns. Isaiah Pacheco, the Chiefs' lead returner, is averaging just 20 yards this year. Kickoff returns. Boston Scott, 27 yards. And that could be big. Coin toss, of course. The Rihanna halftime show will be important. And we are going to introduce our first ever co-anchor on Finn's News Network. It has always just been me. But now, today, to give his insight, we have guest contributor Cannon Rosen, an avid Eagles fan.
Okay, so here's the thing. Never call it a Subway sandwich. It's always a hoagie sandwich to me. And I don't care what you think, but Rocky movies, best movies. Okay. So basically, the Chiefs quarterback was not the quarterback. I'm sorry, the quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. But the Chiefs coach was the coach of the Eagles for 15 years.
Yes.
That's like a lot of years.
Yeah, so Andy Reid, the current Chiefs coach, was a coach of the Eagles for 15 years, did bring them to a Super Bowl and went to not win. Thank you for your very avid Philadelphian insight, Cannon. Oh, it seems like Cannon has one more thing to say.
Okay. Basically, I don't think that Mahomes is ready to lose. I think
he's lost a Super Bowl before.
He has?
Yeah, he lost to Tom Brady.
No.
Okay, thank you for your insight,
Okay,
Mr.
Okay, so hear me out. I think that if Hurts wins the Super Bowl, he is going to have a good career. Super Bowl next year, that career could go to half of Tom Brady levels. Oh, and did you know that Tom Brady just lost like $50 million? Bad way to go.
Yeah, Cannon also thinks that Patrick Mahomes is a rip-off of Tom Brady, as I've heard. But thank you so much, Mr. Rosen, for your insight.
Chiefs fans.
Okay, the Chiefs versus the Eagles. Predictions. Couple of just predictions. At the halftime, I think the Eagles will be leading 18-17. Of course, I don't think this will be the exact score. I'm just trying to get close here. But in the end, I think the Chiefs are going to win 38-21 with a stifling second half comeback, just as they did against the Niners. Coin toss, Chiefs defer, and I think Super Bowl MVP Mahomes will have 287 passing yards, also 26 for 37 through the year, 3 passing TDs, 42 rushing yards, a rushing TD, and will be the Super Bowl MVP. It will be his 3rd Super Bowl, and with many more to come. This has been another presentation of FNN News Network, where we give facts,
and starring Hannah Rosen, certainly not